Have you ever considered what real medicine sounds like? Forget pills and prescriptions for a moment. Imagine this, complete darkness, for 9 consecutive nights. There are no instruments, no stage, no light show. There's only the rhythmic pulse of the human voice, the heartbeat of a community, and the echo of ancient tradition. This is the essence of the night chant, a sacred Navajo healing ritual. For the Dine, or Navajo people, this wasn't just a performance, it was a profound form of medicine. It was a spiritual and physical recalibration. The entire ceremony is meticulously structured, with each chant, each rhythm, and each verse carrying a specific purpose. The goal? To restore Hazo, a concept that encompasses balance, harmony, beauty, and health. When someone was ill, it was believed their Hazo was disrupted, and the night chant was the powerful tool to bring them back into alignment with the universe. The ritual would take place inside a traditional hogan. The patient, the one for whom the ceremony was held, would be seated at the center of this sacred space. Surrounding them were the chanters, the medicine people who had spent years, sometimes decades, memorizing the hundreds of songs and prayers that make up this epic ceremony. As they sang, their voices would weave a complex tapestry of sound, creating a sonic cocoon around the patient. This wasn't just about faith, it was about immersion. The patient was literally bathed in sound, enveloped by the collective intention and spiritual energy of the community. What's fascinating is how this ancient practice resonates with modern scientific understanding. Today, we have a field called sound therapy, or sound healing, which explores how specific frequencies can impact our physical and mental well-being. One of the key concepts is resonant frequency. The idea is that every part of our body, every organ, every cell, vibrates at a specific frequency. When we're sick or stressed, these frequencies can become dissonant or out of tune. Sound therapy uses external frequencies to help restore the body's natural, harmonious vibration. Think about the night chant. The chanters weren't just singing random tunes. The rhythms they used were often designed to mirror the natural patterns of the human body, like the gentle, steady rhythm of a healthy heartbeat. By surrounding the patient with these calming, grounding frequencies, they were essentially helping the body remember its own natural state of balance. The deep, resonant tones of the male chanters would literally vibrate through the floor of the hogan and into the body of the person being healed. It was a full-body experience, a deep, cellular massage delivered through sound. Let's dive a little deeper into the science, into what we now call the zap moment in this ancient practice. Modern research has shown that low-frequency sound waves, like the deep chanting common in many spiritual traditions, have a remarkable effect on our nervous system. Specifically, they can activate something called the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve is a superhighway of information in your body, connecting your brain to your heart, lungs, and digestive system. It's the main component of your parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for the rest and digest response. When the vagus nerve is stimulated, it sends a signal to your body to calm down. Your heart rate slows, your blood pressure drops, and your muscles relax. It also plays a crucial role in reducing inflammation, which is now understood to be at the root of many chronic diseases. So, when the Navajo chanters were performing the night chant, their deep, resonant voices were likely creating a powerful vagal tone stimulation. They were, without knowing the precise biological mechanisms, directly calming the patient's nervous system and triggering the body's own innate healing processes. They didn't have the language of vagus nerve activation or resonant frequency healing, but they had mastered the practical application. They understood the power of sound not just as an art form, but as a fundamental force of nature that could be harnessed for healing. The night chant is a complex, 9-day ceremony with different phases and specific sand paintings created and destroyed each day. These intricate, beautiful designs made from colored sand are also part of the healing process. The patient sits on the sand painting, symbolically absorbing its healing power and identifying with the holy figures depicted. At the end of the day, the sand is swept up and returned to the earth, signifying the removal of the illness. The combination of the visual, symbolic power of the sand paintings and the auditory, vibrational power of the chanting created a multisensory healing environment that addressed the mind, body, and spirit simultaneously. It's a powerful reminder that wisdom doesn't always come from a laboratory. For centuries, indigenous cultures around the world have cultivated deep knowledge about the interconnectedness of all things. The Navajo understood that the human being is not separate from the environment, from the community, or from the cosmos. Sickness was a state of disharmony, and healing was the process of restoring that harmony. The night chant was their sophisticated technology for achieving this. a technology built from breath, belief, and the profound understanding of sound. It shows us that sometimes the most advanced solutions are hidden in the oldest traditions. In a world full of noise and distraction, the idea of sitting in darkness, listening to the pure, healing frequency of the human voice, feels more relevant than ever. This is Culturism, where we see that sometimes the darkness doesn't destroy, it retunes and restores. It brings us back into harmony with ourselves and the world around us. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the heart of the night chant. If you found this fascinating and want to explore more ancient wisdom through a modern lens, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us continue to create content like this. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious.